That is a classic startup. But that's not the only classicing that we'll be doing here today, because I'm about to play one of those old school hand-drawn point-and-click adventures that were really popular back in the 90s, like Torrens Passage, King's Quest, Adventure on Monkey Island. That's gonna be really fun. Also, this game's opening does not have subtitles, so I'm gonna go silent for a moment here so we can hear what there is being said.
I'm getting too old for this. Curse those humans! They're attacking the royal mines again! Knights of the Square Table, defend our family jewels!
We must defeat Sir George's men! Gas Flame, establish a defense perimeter. Bernavere, report on troop strength. Blaze, you and I will attack in formation Delta Tango Orange. Or better yet, let's just rush in and torch those buggers. For Camelhot! Run away!
Did they just get away in a getaway car? That's kind of funny. And yeah, that sort of animation, very, very commonplace in the 90s. I kind of miss animation like that in these old games. As far as startups, Maddie says, the one that I'll always remember though is the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance opening. Oh yes, classic. You know, those old game systems had the best startup screens compared to nowadays, where they barely have any, actually. Oh boy, I've been looking forward to playing this game all year long, but it kept on getting pushed back and pushed back. I finally have an opportunity to play it. I'm playing it. Let's see here. Gonna turn on text display so that we'll have an easier time knowing what is being said. Not going to worry about the volume settings. It should be good enough. So from here, let's start.
The raid wasn't a complete loss, Sir George. We did lose 1,000 knights, but at least we made off with this extraordinary diamond.
It's half-eaten! Curse those dragons! Merlin, I want some fiendish advice. How can I make Camelhot mine?
My spies have just given me some new, deliciously diabolical information regarding the future of Camelot.
I have personally never eaten a jewel before. Not really interested.
My new alarming clock is a splendid invention, but adding the snooze level was pure genius.
Flicker, hurry up, you lazy bag of dragon droppings. King Olfar's been waiting to see you.
I just want to test the snooze level one more time. I'll be down in 9 minutes.
Fine. I'll tell the king, our absolute sovereign, master of all he surveys, that you can't fit him into your busy schedule.
Whoa, hold your jingle bells. Tell the king I'm on my way. Maybe it's about my request to battle in the tournament tomorrow. If I can't win, Princess Flame will be forced to marry someone else.
And surprise, surprise. Not only does this game star dragons, but it stars dragon-taurs. They have exchanged their wings for an extra pair of legs. That's actually kind of interesting, considering, well, the game's box certainly doesn't advertise that. I mean, it almost does, but This character is posed in just a way that you almost can't see that he has an extra pair of legs back there. By the way, I have no idea who Terry Jones and Cheech Marin are. I assume they were a couple of famous voice actors from back in the 90s. Anyway, on the subject of eating gems, oh boy, talk about expensive taste. I'll settle for ramen. Let's see here. So, point-and-click adventure game. Everything is controlled with this mouse cursor. Surprisingly, this game does not actually have mouse support, despite the fact that the PlayStation released alongside a mouse for the PlayStation. No, well, not really a big deal. So this is the walk icon. And use the shoulder buttons to switch between icons for different interactions. The eye icon is for interacting with things. It opens wide whenever you get hovered over something that can be interacted with.
The only drawback to my alarming clock is that I have to wake up and wind it every 10 minutes.
Sounds like a hassle. Let's see, this is a speak option. It jibber-jabbers if you highlight over something that could be interacted with.
It would be like talking to a wall.
This is a grab icon. It's all grabby when it's over something interactive.
I have no use for it while I'm awake.
And, yep, those are the 4 icons. Look, talk, grab, and walk. So let's see here. So, I'm gonna tell you right now, when it comes to these point-and-click adventure games, I like interacting with everything. I like seeing all the dialogue that is available, so I'm definitely going to have some fun with looking and interacting with everything.
My favourite nightshirt. It's a wool asbestos blend. Nah, talk is cheap. That's only for sleeping and it's nowhere near bedtime yet.
Let's see, what else we got here? You can't look at yourself, or talk to yourself, although he does that already. Oh, and this up here is an inventory. And we already got something. What is this?
It's my clicker. The first thing I ever invented. I won 2nd place at the science fair that year. 1st place went to the wheel.
It's definitely hard to compete with the wheel. How do I cancel? Triangle. Let's see what else we got here.
This is the most precious thing I own. My invention book. It contains the designs for all my best inventions. Nah.
I probably don't want to talk with too many things. The interactions for that is probably going to be mostly the same.
A good inventor always has his invention book.
Put it in the bag? Cool. Don't know what exactly I would use it for, but we'll keep it in mind.
It's a photo of Princess Flame. She's the apple of my eye, the cream in my coffee, the frosting on my cupcake. Strange. Whenever I think of Flame, I get very hungry. Nah.
Nope, not something worth talking to.
I would never move it. It's the last thing I see when I go to sleep and the first thing I see when I wake.
Someone is obsessed? I've never necessarily been fully in love like that, so I don't know.
My rubberized tail warmer. Functional yet stylish. It keeps my tail toasty at night.
That sounds comforting. Would not mind something having to wrap around my tail. I also wouldn't mind having a tail. Oh, I can actually grab it? Okay. That'll be useful for something then, I'm sure.
It's my pet moth, Pavlov. So far, I've conditioned him to stay in his jar even after the lid is removed.
Surely you can talk to the moth.
Hello, Pavlov.
Yep.
Hello, little friend. Anxious to show all the nice people what a well-trained moth you are? Pavlov, where are you going? You're setting a terrible example at the beginning of the game. Bad, Moth, bad.
Well, I wonder if we'll see Pavlov again. Ooh, what do we got over here?
These are all the textbooks from my famous inventor's home study course. I've refused to touch them after I got stuck on chapter 15, creating a stickier glue.
You got stuck, all right. What about this paint?
These are all the textbook...
Or maybe that's glue. It's probably glue.
A great inventor needs a great workbench. Unfortunately, I'm stuck with this one. I'd love to sit here all day inventing things, but there's no time.
I'm sure we'll start inventing things eventually.
Flame calls it my junk pile, but one dragon's junk is another dragon's treasure.
Well, nice to know that you don't have generic dragon treasure.
I don't need this junk, treasure right now.
Kinda.
I have a cracking good view of Camelhot from my window.
You know, these old adventure games from the 90s have some interesting humor. Camelhot.
You give up easily, don't you? I'm not suicidal yet.
Okay, sure. Can we yell out the window?
I wouldn't waste my breath.
Guess not. Is this something up here?
My hero. Necessity may be the mother of invention, but Albert is definitely the father of invention. They're such a nice couple. I wonder why they never had kids.
Albert Einstein? Oh, I see it now. Didn't notice the hair at first.
Nah. I'm leaving it right where it is.
Okay, let's see. Take a good look around with this floating eyeball.
This leads out into the hall, or back into my room, depending on which side of it you're on.
I'm pretty sure grabbing the door will result in us leaving the room, so I won't do that quite yet. Is there anything else I might have missed? Probably not. So let's grab the door. I'm pretty sure also stepping on it. Oh, yep. That's a way to go to another screen. But let's just grab it. Okay, let's see. What do we got around here?
This candelabra has lit my way to the kitchen for many late-night snacks.
Yep, we can grab it. Now, I've already seen a little bit of this game, so I know that we definitely want to head off in this direction.
Flicker, about tomorrow's tournament, my answer is no.
Jeez, I was only an hour late.
The tournament is open only to dragon knights. You're not a knight. You're not even a squire. Knights of the square table, your attention, please.
Silence, please. Silence for the king. Pray silence. The king is speaking. Shh. I'm sorry.
We must do something, Flicker. I refuse to marry one of these flaming idiots.
I'll try, Flame. I promise. Uh-oh, visitors!
Humans in Camelhot?
Greetings, King Smallfire. Oh, I sincerely regret to hear that you are finally retiring. When my entry in your tournament, the Black Dragon wins and is crowned king, he will turn your hide into ladies' handbags and tight shoes.
What? Humans can't enter the tournament? I'm certain the Camelhot law book will not allow such a thing. Chancellor?
You're undoubtedly right, sire.
Chapter 3, Section 9, Paragraph 18 clearly states that humans shall not be eligible to participate in any tournament. Unless, of course, they have a dragon to participate on their behalf.
Chancellor, I believe you're mistaken. Doesn't Chapter 3, Section 9, Paragraph 18 refer to an obscure law governing public snout-picking?
Yes, well, at one time it did, but I changed it, accidentally. This is a sensitive matter of state, King Allfire. I really don't think the princess should be involved.
I don't trust
Quite
you.
right. Keep quiet, dearest.
You shouldn't trust him.
Quibble while you may. Tomorrow, Camelhot will be mine. Away, Mervyn!
Humans! Pah! We should have toasted the little pink bugs the moment they arrived.
Calm down. Our opponent can be defeated. Your mission is to bring back information about this mysterious black dragon. Yes, sire!
Father, Flicker needs a mission.
Oh, okay. Flicker, I hereby command you to wash all the dirty dishes that have piled up in the royal kitchen. There you have it.
Oh, wacko.
Wacko.
We have a black dragon to quash. That's an English word, you know.
Blind idiot!
Gotta love these 90 point and click animations.
Oh, great. I see Sir Gasvain's been using room service again.
Oh, and I've got back control now. Just real quick. Memory card, am I able to save anywhere I want? Looks like it. Let me save real quick. Wait, I don't want to save a game. No, I'm good saving. I'll save here. So we can pretty much save everywhere. That's kind of good news. Format card. That is a dangerous option. I got some very important saves on this memory card, so I shall refrain from clicking that option. So, hello there, Keepa. Welcome to the stream. In case I hadn't already said it. I probably didn't. Let's see here.
Salad tongs? These must be really old. Dragons haven't eaten salad in thousands of years.
Well, those must be worth a pretty penny, then. But we can apparently use them. Hey, you moved my bag. But I could also potentially use them with other things. Didn't even think of that. I bet we can combine items in the bag if we wanted to. Well, let's put them in the bag for now.
The royal tea kettles are always left on the stove in case the king wants a cup of tea to soothe his nerves. I wouldn't want to touch them, but they certainly are spouting out a great deal of steam.
I bet that's going to be used for a puzzle then. I know there's some sort of puzzle in this room that we need to figure out so we can leave. I can't remember what.
King Allfire's teacups are on a handy spinning rack.
But it does involve the fact that those spin.
It would be silly just to spin it.
But that is the idea.
I bet this mop keeps the kitchen floor clean enough to eat off. We should use it on the tables. I could most likely use this in case I make a mess. Or perhaps for something else.
I'll just stick it in there.
At least someone started soaking the gem-crusted dishes. Nothing's tougher than diamond stains.
Seriously, I can't imagine the cost of eating gems.
It's not that I object to manual labour. I just prefer to use my brain to avoid it.
We'll get to that. I'm just looking around first.
It's the kitchen window, which explains what it's doing here in the kitchen.
Makes sense.
Nothing I really need. That's a waste of time. Those are in the foreground.
Also gotta love the fourth wall breakage.
That's a waste of time. Those are in the foreground.
Okay, looking and grabbing are both not things I want to do. In that case, let's look in my bag and see if we can do some combination of things.
Not only is that inappropriate, it's silly.
That is something we can do.
It fits like it was made to go there. Now, if only I could get this thing to spin.
Ah.
Flicker, I've got great news.
You gonna help me with the dishes?
No, if you're a knight, Daddy will have to let you compete in a tournament. To become a knight, you first need to have an existing knight take you on as a squire.
And then?
As a squire, you can journey into the Cave of Dilemma. Leave alive, and you're a knight. Good luck! Bye!
Well, that sure simplified things.
As I was saying, okay. So that's kind of how that works. I definitely think this is one thing I like about these point-and-click adventure games. You gotta get creative with solving the puzzles. As the game goes on, though, it's gonna be a little bit more complicated because our inventory is gonna be continuing to fill up. Now, how do I wanna... Well, we're at the start of the game, so probably the task is simple to start.
This doesn't seem to be working.
That's not it.
This doesn't seem...
So... let's try something else. Maybe this is what we need this for?
Bad science and worse art.
What could we get that would make it spin around a bunch? Is there something else in here that I didn't notice? I bet there is. Let's look around a little bit more. I already looked at the T. Well, maybe not. So Maddie's suggesting the tail warmer and the kettles.
But which kettle should I connect it to? It would be best if I could tap the steam from both kettles.
From both kettles, would that mean using this?
It's a perfect fit. So snug that no steam's escaping.
Oh, we gotta take a look at what that's, inappropriate. Okay, from here, maybe we can use this.
I love it when an invention comes together. Dishpan claws are now a thing of the past. Lo and behold, the automatic dishwasher. Now, how much would you pay for this miracle time saver? Don't answer, because I'm free to leave the castle.
What's all this then?
Good day, Chancellor. This is my latest invention, the automatic dishwasher.
I see it's run off steam. Is it powerful?
As powerful as a dozen knights.
Fascinating. Perhaps later I can help you find some further uses for it.
Don't trust him! So cool. Puzzle solved. Let's go. Actually, let's look at this stuff now that it's working.
Lo and behold, the automatic...
Oh, it's already, it's gonna be the same messages. By the way, in regards to text windows...
Lo and behold, the automatic dishwasher. Now, how much would you pay for this miracle time saver? Don't answer, because I'm free to leave the castle.
whenever it comes to Mrs. Windows that are multiple boxes long, it does not automatically switch to the next one. You have to press a button in order to switch over. Gotta be careful about that because the button to move to the next box also skips messages if there's no next box. Okay, let's look around now.
The dearly departed Queen Griddle. She departed a few years ago with sirloin fire.
Okay, those are some very entertaining names.
I don't think that will help. Wise King Allfire. Camelhot owes him a debt it can never repay. I'll carry on, but I won't carry that. It's the revered squared table. The revered coffee table is in the other room.
Gotta visit that then.
I can't do that. I'm not a knight. I'd better not. He seems deep in thought. Or asleep. Sometimes it's hard to tell.
I like the shape of these chairs, by the way. Clearly designed for quadrupeds.
Excuse me, King Allfire.
Flicker, leave me. I'm thinking through a strategy for when my knights return.
Let's grab him.
But I don't know where it's been.
That's true. You don't. Where to from here? So this is back up. We got multiple paths, it seems. Let's start by going back from whence we came, because there was a path that I passed up. We'll head in here. Looks like a library. I like libraries.
That's Librarian Pureflame. To say she's a bit deaf is like saying a tree is a bit wooden.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
I beg your pardon?
You want a bigger garden? Look under horticulture in aisle 4!
No, I said you're awfully hard of hearing.
Oh, you like my earrings? My son sent them to Mayor. He won them in a contest.
Oh, we got, choices. Okay.
Can you suggest a book to read today?
Read in the hay? Now that's a good way to start a fire. All you have to do is doze off and whoosh.
Dragon problems are interesting.
Any new books coming?
I suggest Fire in the Belly, Taming Your Inner Dragon. It's a must for today's modern dragon.
A book for sensitive dragons? Yes, I'd like to read it.
Well, you can't. So Loungelot chopped it up and burned it. I've got another copy ordered.
Why would he go and do that? I would have been interested in reading that book.
I need help finding a book.
Do you have a title? Well, that's fine and dandy, sweetie. But how about the title of a book?
I did not press a button to skip a message just then. That just kind of happened.
You wouldn't happen to have great earthworms named Stanley throughout history?
Oh, this is something we're supposed to... Ooh, gimme.
Here it is. It's one of our most popular titles.
It exists? I mean, I changed my mind, but thanks.
I see what we're supposed to do here.
That's librarian.
I was trying to look at that thing. But let's look around before we progress here. I'm not really sure why I want to steal that, but we'll make use of it at some point. What's this?
This chart denotes endangered species, which are protected by law.
These are going to be important.
There's only 2 of them left, and they're not even speaking. If they don't kiss and make up, the species is almost certainly doomed to extinction.
Are we going to try to get a couple of cockroaches to become in love with each other?
Poor little guys. They're exquisite birds with such excellent taste. Unfortunately, they taste excellent to the hedgehogs.
That's a bird? Flat-billed, 3-feathered minnow? Well, despite the hedgehogs eating them, the hedgehogs seem to also kind of be in a bad way.
There used to be plenty of them until the minor birds started fighting back. They sent in a mediator, but they ate him.
Furry problems. It looks like there's room for some other thing to be placed here. I bet you we're gonna have to put another animal here at some point. Oh, grabbing it just looks at it again.
Free chairs for the users of the library.
Hip hip hurrah!
I said free chairs, not 3 cheers, Librarian Pure Flame.
Well, do keep it down. This is a library after all.
I prefer to stand when I read. That way I can turn the pages with my tail.
That's handy. Out of curiosity, can I interact with the dust? Nope.
What can I do for you?
I need help finding a book.
Do you have a title?
So self-defense with belly button lint. An illustrated guide to stomach flu, volume 8? I don't think it matters which of these we choose. We just gotta be quick to grab the duster.
You wouldn't have an illustrated guide to stomach flu, volume 8?
Gimme.
Keep your claws off my duster. Oh dear, here's volume 5 and 7, but it looks like... Oh, wait, here it is.
But that's impossible. Oh, forget it. I just remembered I already own the whole set.
Okay, we need to find some other way that we need to get that duster. Do we have something in our inventory that would possibly help? Don't know. Nothing that stands out. So maybe we'll just come back here later. Can I grab you?
That wouldn't be appropriate, and it certainly wouldn't be possible.
Guess not. So we'll have to come back here some other time. Well, the big door is probably the way out, so let's try the little door.
This door goes to Princess Flame's bedroom.
Oh, we'll definitely have to go in there. Which way does this lead, out of curiosity?
That's the doorway to King Allfire's bedroom.
I saw that lizard crawling around out there. Can I interact with it? Probably not. But let's see if I can catch it next time it pops up. Surely it'll pop up. Well, on the bright side, we got to see an idle animation.
It's the royal railing.
Okay, that was actually a squirrel. But we can interact with the railing? Really? Well, that must mean the squirrel's important.
I like it, but I can't think of a single use for it.
We'll have to figure that out at some point then. I don't know that I'll be able to do much in here, but it's worth looking around.
The king and queen were happily married for nearly 1,000 years, and unhappily married for more than 4,000 years.
Wow. These dragons live a while.
The king already picked up the queen, and she dumped him. From this balcony, King Allfire can admire the majestic landscapes of Camelhot, which, by the way, are on loan from the Majestic Landscaping Company.
Am I able to go out there? Nope.
Only the king can rule from up there.
That answers that.
It's King Allfire's fountain. Never. I hate water.
Surely you take a bath, though.
Monarch Quarterly. In this issue, they reprint King Allfire's infamous 12-hour coronation speech.
How do you come up with 12 hours worth of coronation?
I'll just take the Monarch Quarterly along in case I get a sudden bout of insomnia.
That'd be some awful insomnia. I bet we could use that in the library.
Pipe cleaners. The king must have been cleaning his sinuses out.
Hopefully that's what they were used for.
I don't have sinus problems, but this pipe cleaner might come in handy.
Tell you what, our inventory is filling up quick. Kinda. Considering how big this bag is, I bet we're gonna have a lot more items than we did in, say, Sam and Max. The Telltale games, that is.
King Allfire's bed. It has a queen-size mattress, which cost a princely sum.
Did he have to pay in food?
Is this a habit of yours? Rolling around on other people's beds,
I'm not telling.
I am honoured that King Allfire has one of my inventions in his bedroom. It's a shame it only tells the correct time twice a day. I don't have time to pick that up.
I get it.
Flicker, this is my bedroom. Next time, knock, please.
Would I have been able to knock? Let's try that. Nope, can't knock.
Is this my bedroom or Dragon Central Station?
It's definitely your bedroom, but we can make it into the station if you want.
Oh, Flame is really upset about the tournament. I wouldn't dare. She might get the wrong idea, which is fine by me, but the censors are watching.
Oh gosh, I forgot about 90s censors.
Excuse me, Flame?
Flicker, have you done it? Are you a squire?
I'm close, Flame. Honest.
Hurry, Flicker. I refuse to marry against my will.
Okay, we got options.
Can't you talk the king out of forcing you to marry? Use your feminine wiles. You know, smile sweetly, lock him in a half Nelson.
I've tried, but he reversed me into a figure-4 leg
What?
lock.
Didn't expect that.
Flame?
Flicker?
Do you have any more advice about becoming a knight?
Nope. But here's a kiss for good luck.
Flame?
Flicker?
So, what sort of dragon do you want to marry?
Well, the dragon of my dreams is sensitive.
The other day I saw a rainbow so beautiful, I wept.
Of course he'd have to be funny.
Did you hear about the human who thought manual labor was a famous Spanish painter?
Ah,
Brave. He'd have to be brave.
I'm almost completely over that nightlight phase. I swear.
And most important of all, he'd have to be covered in tattoos that say, I belong to Flame.
Fine, I'll check the docs and get back to you.
Touchy.
that last one's gonna be tough. Maddie's asking, how do you put a tar in a leg lock? With all those legs, pretty easily. So, this is one puzzle I already know what to do. And it's one that I don't know how easily I would have thought of it, but it's one of those that you would expect from a game of this era.
Could we try that good luck kiss thing again?
And now we have literally a kiss in a bottle. Out of curiosity,
This isn't the time for that.
it's worth checking. Do I have to manually put it back? I guess I do. Oh, there's a quick button for opening the menu. That's actually kind of nice. We could also just place these items anywhere we want in the menu.
This mirror is clearly warped. Makes me look like I have a jewel gut. I could never take that.
Is there something we could use on the mirror? I don't think so. What was this again?
You can bend a pipe cleaner into a fun shape, or stick it into hard-to-reach places.
Right. Well, I don't think that would be helpful here. Okay, considering some of the other jokes, though, I definitely gotta try this.
I really don't want to stick the pipe cleaner into that.
No, they didn't go there.
It's a kiss from Princess Flame. Flame has an outstanding view of my bedroom. I'll have to put up some blinds.
Why? It's not like you're gonna be caught getting dressed or anything like that. Not that then you would have to worry about it, I mean. Can you shout out the window?
It would be like talking to a wall.
No, it'd be quite the opposite.
No, it's too far down to the ground.
What else have we got in here?
It's Princess Flame's couch. If Princess Flame was willing, I'd make it a love seat. No, I don't have time to sit and lounge a lot. It's Princess Flame's...
Nope, not that.
This room has a lovely sneezing pit. We had to rebuild the castle 3 times before I invented these.
The fireplace is a sneezing pit. Now I want to see one of these dragons sneeze.
Sneezing pits are now obsolete, thanks to my latest invention, the asbestos hanky. It's a bottle of Hair Club for Dragons, guaranteed to grow hair on even the most stubborn heads.
That's definitely a thing we can grab.
It would be like talking to a...
Oh, I'm not trying to. I'm just leaving. Bye!
This will take me to the Royal Square Table Room.
So I wonder if I could use this book for the library. This magazine that I found.
It's the Royal Stairwell. 96 steps that will take you up or down.
Interesting. You think it's exhausting going upstairs when you have an extra pair of legs?
This isn't the time for that.
Guess not. But I do have something else I want to try.
That's Librarian Pew.
What can I do for you?
I need help finding a book.
Do you have a title?
What about self-defense with belly button lint? I really don't want to stick the pipe cleaner into that.
Nope.
Here it is, Mr. Doubting Thomas. Abridged or unabridged?
But how?
I thought I was onto something. Make a swap or something like that? Guess not. Well, we'll come back later. Let's start making our way out of the castle. There's still plenty to discover. Maddie says, would dragons even have belly buttons in this? They're usually hatched. Well, cartoon dragons, so you never know.
This will take me to... This leads to the Chancellor's chambers. He's King Allfire's most trusted aide, although I'm not sure why.
Don't trust him.
King Allfire thought of this information booth after he got lost in a neighbouring castle.
I can see that happening.
I'd rather not lug it around. I beg your pardon?
Yes, what can I do for you?
Oh gosh, these voices.
I need your help. I have to locate the Knights of the Square Table.
I've got a semi-enchanted map. It will show you where you want to go, even if you don't know you want to go there.
We'll take that.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, what can I do for you?
What's the easiest way to become a squire?
Kiss some knight's butt flicker. It hurts, but it's worth it. Oh, heavens me, did I just say that?
Excuse me?
Can I have some useless information?
The furthest a golf ball has ever traveled is 307 miles. It was stopped at customs in Prague and jailed as an enemy of the state.
I don't know if that's entirely true, but that was interesting. Oh, I hope there's more information.
Can I have some useless information?
70% of those slimy humans' bodies is made of water. Now, if only the other 30% were made of soap.
Can I have some useless information?
70% of those...
It's gonna be random, isn't it?
Can I have some use...
Strange, but true. Every 6 minutes, a mother dragon gives birth. I say we find that dragon and stop her.
That sounds not very fun.
Can I have some...
The most visited spot in all of Camelhot is the King's bathroom. Ever since he went on that liquid ruby diet, the King's been in there 5 times an hour.
I don't think there's actually a bathroom to visit. Which is probably a good thing.
Can I have some use?
Strange, but true.
Can
Oh wait,
I have some
was that
useless
new one?
information?
The most visited spot.
I think that was a new one that I skipped through.
Can I have some use?
Strange, but true. Every 6
Nope,
minutes.
that wasn't a new one. Let me keep trying a few
Can
more
I have some-
times.
Strange.
Give me a new one, maybe.
Can I have some?
There are only 2 things you can be sure of in life. Death and taxes. And that there are only 2 things in life you can be sure of. Wait a minute.
See if there's one
Can I
more.
have some?
70% of the...
Can I?
Strange, but
Can I have?
70%...
Can I have?
If you stacked every jewel in Camelhot end to end, they would go all the way to the moon. It's getting them back that's the problem.
Well, if jewels are that commonplace, maybe they aren't that expensive.
What are you knitting?
Oh, my little boy's grown another 2 feet since last week. I just can't keep up. Now, what can I do for you?
How small did your boy start out?
I need one of those, things. You know,
You mean one of those diddly bops you put on your... well, you know.
exactly. But without the doohickey on the end.
Either you want a new bowstring for your crossbow, or I should slap your face. Either way, I can't help you.
Well, that was fun.
I have all the information I need.
We got a map at least. Let's take a look at it.
The map really is enchanted. I can see where all 4 knights have gone.
And we're gonna have to interact with every one of them, I'm sure. I only see 3 maps.
Camelhot is lost in the woods. I'll have to wait until he finds his way out.
Oh. Alright then.
It's a splendid door with an impressive resume. Its hobbies include opening, closing, and stamp collecting.
I would like to see the door's stamp collection, please. Okay, so leaving also takes us to the world map.
Lance, the royal mole, is ruining the streets of Camelhot. Not worth a second look. It's nothing special.
I'm not trying to click on this.
The royal subjects love this statue, but the royal pigeons love it more.
I bet they do. Can we talk to the mole?
It's nothing special.
Can we grab the mole?
Just more trash to haul. No thanks.
Never mind then. I want some pizza.
Flat and wooden. Perfect traits if you're a pizza paddle.
I wasn't looking at the paddle, but I'll take it.
Hey, what's the matter you? This paddle and I are very attached to find another.
Why am I not surprised that the pizza-making dragon speaks with an Italian accent.
That's the royal pizza chef. He makes a double cheese with rubies that's to die for. But he's not the happiest dragon in town.
I bet we'll have to change that.
Nah. Excuse me, chef?
Oh, solo mio, nothing is frio. My life is so depressing. It's unfair and unjust. Oh, what is the point? It seems like not much. What do you want, a flicker? I'm busy, being upset.
What's the problem?
What isn't? It's been such a long time since I had a good laugh, you know? Like when you laugh so gosh darn hard, you think your heart is gonna explode?
Maybe it would help if I told you an amusing anecdote.
What's the matter, you? I'm not sick. I don't need no antidote.
Well, you need something to put a smile on your face. Excuse me, chef?
What do you want, a flicker? I'm busy, being upset.
Can Trivet cheer you up?
Ah, you crazy? Ah, that stupid dragon wouldn't know a joke even if I served it to him like a larger pizza with extra opals.
Well, I know he's not that funny, but...
Funny? Ha! He's not even close. He makes me even more depressed than I am.
That reminds me, we have not visited the Chancellor's room. Let's actually do that real quick. Maybe. Nah, let's finish talking to him, just to be finished talking to him.
Excuse me.
What do you want, the
Don't be so depressed. At least you have a nice paddle.
She's a beauty, no? It's a one of a kind, irreplaceable.
So you wouldn't want to sell it?
I just said it's irreplaceable. That means I cannot replace it. Shit!
We'll grab it eventually, you can count on it.
Hello, Chancellor. Nice flat. So light and airy.
You know I don't allow guests up here, Flicker. Please leave.
Well, okay.
Wait, what?
Hey, thanks for the hospitality.
Now, I'm gonna go back in there.
After the warm reception I got last time, I'll wait for a good reason to go there.
Okay, well, we'll have to wait for a good reason to go in there. I just noticed something.
It would be useless. King Althire thought of this information.
Okay, I can't grab that. Never mind then. Back to town.
This will take me back towards Castle Camelhot. Through that archway is the tournament grounds. It's nothing special.
Oh, that's the exit. Well, is there anything else of interest here?
Pizza. That says it all. I don't know any dragon who wouldn't flip for a hot, jewel-encrusted pizza pie.
I would not flip for a jewel-encrusted pizza pie. But I'd be willing to try it.
Not worth carrying.
Well, let's head to the arena.
soot around here. The royal sign washer has his hands full. Plus he has to work on stilts.
4 legs on a single pair of stilts. That can't be very easy.
I'll carry on, but I won't carry that. Hello up there. How's it going?
You say you're from the Union? Oh, I can't hear you way up here. Oh, I'm coming down.
I'm sorry, but I'm not from the Union.
Forget it, kid. It's time for a break anyway. The Sign Washers Union says we get a break every 13 minutes. You need a lot of breaks when you work on stilts, you know.
I can imagine. Can I take these?
This could be helpful in getting over one of my worst fears.
Hands off, son. If I can't climb up and clean this sign, I could lose my job, and I'm only 2 years away from retiring to a fat pension.
Doesn't that mean you're going to die tomorrow? No. No, you would die a couple days before retiring.
This is the Royal Tournament sign. I couldn't move it. The poles are planted far too deep in the dirt. It's the Royal Termite Mound.
You mean it's important?
They're too tiny to pick up individually.
I bet that's what the tongs are for.
I wouldn't waste my breath.
Not talkative, huh? Well, let's try out the tongs, though.
This doesn't seem to be working.
No? How about the bottle?
There's just enough for one healthy dose. I better save it until the time is right.
Remind me what's in this bottle?
It's a bottle of hair
All right.
club for dragons. Guaranteed to grow hair on even the most stubborn heads.
Never mind then.
Another fine sign. This one is carved from flintstone, I believe. Not a good idea. I'd probably pull something.
Maddie suggests the pipe cleaner. There we go. Awesome. Now, what we'll use a termite encrusted pole cleaner for, don't know.
My pipe cleaner is now covered with nasty termites.
We'll need to find something wooden.
No, I have to be careful where I use these little guys. Through that archway is the tournament grounds.
Sure, we'll go that way. Oh, hi!
That's Trivet. He's the royal jester and a royal pain.
I still got it.
I'll carry on, but I won't carry that. What are you doing out here?
I'm working on a joke for the King's retirement party. What do you think of this one? 2 cows walk into a butcher's shop and ask for... Oh, wait, now that doesn't work. Ho, ho, kill me.
Trivet, want to try a joke on me again?
Okay, how about this? 3 blind ducks are in the desert, and one sees a cactus. Ducks.
How's the joke coming?
Try this one on for size. So, the dwarf ballerina turns to the eunuch and says... Ho, ho, kill me.
Say Trivet?
Trivet, 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 trivet. There, I said it 4 times for you. Happy? Now go away.
Say Trivet?
Trivet.
I guess we're done with him. What have we got around here?
I still got it.
I
Sweet.
never understand why they're called stands when you sit on them.
That's a good point.
I'm too busy to sit now. I have too much to do.
I still got it.
King Allfire and Princess Flame will sit there during the tournament.
I don't know what we would do with Trivet specifically. Not necessarily a kiss. I don't think. Haven't necessarily found a use for this.
That won't help get me anywhere.
Well, until I'm stuck, and I'm not necessarily stuck yet, I'm gonna just kind of look around.
It's the Royal Catapult Target Range, where knights practice raining cats, but never dogs, against enemy castles.
These point-and-click adventures are silly.
A crude representation of Sir George's home, Castle Grim, which is pretty crude itself. I really can't do that.
Can't go to it.
It's simple. Use the catapult to knock down the cutouts of Sir George's knights.
I'm sure this will come in handy later. But I could probably use it now.
All I have to do is aim the catapult, adjust the tension, and release. If I hit 9 out of 10 wooden knights, I get a shot at the big Sir George cutout for the win.
I like how a cat just came out.
I got it. That's one.
Oh my
Damn,
goodness!
missed by a whisker. I can't miss again.
Oh, that's awesome. And funny and...
Chalk up a second one.
I mean, the
Darn,
cat's
I
willing.
lose.
No, we'll try this
All I
again.
have to do is aim the catapult. I got it. That's one. Chalk up a second one. Scratch the third one. 4 down. Darn, missed by a whisker. I can't miss again. Darn, I lose.
Okay, so you have to charge your shot.
All I have to do...
Seriously, this is kind of amazing.
I got it. That's one. Chalk up a second one. Scratch the third one. 4 down.
Oh, not full charge.
I missed one, but I can still win. Missed too many. No use continuing on.
I can do it.
All I have to do is... I got it. That's one. Chalk up a second one. Scratch the third one. 4 down. Halfway there. That's 5. 6. Got this by the tail. 7 down. Victory is near. That makes 8. Hey, that's 9. Pounced on 10. I did it! I win! I am master of the catapult range! The poor fella took a lot of punishment. I'd better hold on to him.
Okay. we got a cat now.
Fast asleep. Still not feeling up to scratch.
I get it. Oh boy. This is definitely kind of fun. Okay. We're past the halfway mark of this stream. I'm gonna go ahead on a break, and then I guess we'll head somewhere else to try something. Be right back. Oh, I don't have the screen up. I forgot about that. I'll do that in between streams.